Trump associate Roger Stone now tells the Washington Post that in May 2016, he met with a Russian national who he says was offering dirt on Hillary Clinton in exchange for $2 million. Stone says he rejected the offer. The meeting was arranged by another member of the Trump campaign, Michael Caputo, who followed up with Stone in these text messages obtained by the Washington Post. Caputo asks Stone, "How crazy is the Russian?" Stone answers, "Wants big money for the info. Waste of time." "The Russian way," Caputo replies. "Anything at all interesting?" "No," says Stone. The revelation follows denials by Stone that he had ever met with any Russians during the campaign.
I've never been to Russia. I didn't talk to anybody who was identifiably Russian during the 2-year run-up to this campaign. I'm not sure I did previously either. I very definitely can't think of anybody who might have been a Russian without my knowledge. No, I think it's a canard.
Stone and Caputo now claim they had forgotten about the meeting, but their memories were refreshed after being shown the text messages. Caputo's lawyer has sent a letter to Congress to update the testimony Caputo gave to the House Intelligence Committee last summer, in which he did not reveal the meeting. But Stone and Caputo are this morning leveling accusations of their own. They say that the man that Stone met with was an FBI informant. The Russian national, Henry Greenberg, has also used the name Henry Okniansky, and on an immigration filing in 2015, as the Post reports, he claimed to have been an informant, though he told the Washington Post he was not acting on behalf of the FBI when he met with Stone, and that he stopped working with the FBI in 2013. The FBI did not comment to the Post. This latest twist comes as President Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, is currently behind bars, and Trump's longtime fixer, Michael Cohen, is reportedly telling friends he expects to be arrested soon. The pressure is building on both of them to cooperate with the special counsel and prosecutors. Now, President Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, is raising the specter of, quote, cleaning up the aftermath of the Mueller probe by using presidential pardons. Joining me now is President Trump's attorney, the former New York City Mayor, Rudy Giuliani. Mr. Mayor, happy Father's Day. Thanks so much for joining us.
The same to you.
Let's start with that breaking news from the Post. The former Trump associate Roger Stone met with a Russian national to try to learn damaging information about Hillary Clinton in 2016. Was President Trump aware of this meeting?
I doubt it. I certainly didn't know about it. It's news to me. I just read it here in the Washington Post. It seems to me, however, whatever the differing recollections about this, it sort of gets resolved with the fact that Stone did nothing about it, came to the conclusion, according to the Post, that it was a waste of time. He and Greenberg came to the conclusion that it was a waste of time. So I can't imagine anything got back to the then presidential candidate that was of any substance if he had concluded it was a waste of time.
I guess the weird thing about all of this is we keep learning about these meetings that members of the Trump team had with Russian nationals that the Trump team had either not disclosed or lied about before, whether it's the Trump Tower meeting with Donald Trump Jr., Paul Manafort, and Jared Kushner, or George Papadopoulos meeting with that London professor with ties to the Kremlin. Now we hear about this. It all makes people in the public, I think, wonder why all the lies about this or the misrepresentations if nothing bad or untoward ever happened.
The earlier meeting, I don't particularly want to go back to because I think that then kind of explained and over-explained. However, this one, I can see why Stone might not have focused on it because the guy had nothing to offer. The guy was doing everything he could to disguise who he was. You read off a couple of names that he had. Most extraordinary thing is on some document he described himself as an informant. Every informant I ever had tried to keep that secret. I mean, you don't like say, "Oh, I'm an informant. I can come to the United States." So it sounds like a very strange guy. Was he an FBI informant or not? Well, we know from the probe by the Inspector General that the FBI at the highest levels here were doing very, very unorthodox things, if not out and out illegal and unethical. So would they be using a guy like this? I doubt it because you don't just say you're an informant.